currently, because of the rain, we are set up here inside our barn that we have, and wanted to show you our quick setup. This is going to be an experiment. Usually we do it outside, but today we are going to be inside. We're going to open up this roll-up door just to get some ventilation and some air in here, and hopefully some natural light a little later on in the morning. But wanted to show you our setup. So here, all of these supplies come from Featherman. We decided this year, we had started out hand plucking chickens a couple years ago, and then last year we rented some Featherman supplies from a neighboring farm. Really loved it, appreciated it, and decided this year to make the investment ourselves. We thought it was worthwhile. So let me just show you what we got here. We have this cone, these killing cones and stands. We have 8 cones here. They rotate so you can easily access all your birds. Obviously head down, and then we have this basin here that will catch all of the blood, which makes cleanup a whole lot easier. Here we have our scalder. So I can just come up here on it. It is just a tank of water. We put a little bit of dish soap in the water. We find it tends to help the feathers come off just that much easier, and any little help you can get is worth it. So this is going to heat the water to 150 degrees, give or take. And we have another mechanism that goes on it, which I'll show you later, called a roto dunker, which dunks the birds in the water, spins them through, gets them equally dunked, and minimizes the amount of the margin of error. Now we do have some still. Sometimes we let them go too long or not long enough, and we end up having to pull feathers off ourselves. But I'll show you the rotor dunker just a little later. This is propane powered. And then here we have our plucker. So this is here's our motor for that roto dunker right there. This is our plucker. This is a Featherman plucker. Hook up a water line right here. It will spray water into here while this bottom thing will rotate and spin. These rubber fingers, they do not hurt the birds. Won't hurt the muscles or the skin or anything. They will spin them around, and as they bump into each other and as they bump into these fingers, you can see some of the feathers left over that didn't get cleaned out all the way last time. And then I'll show you how it's kind of self-cleaning. So I'll show you that a little bit later too, and how it processes the feathers out of the machine while you're using it. So that's just a quick rundown of that. And then let me scan over here. There is the dunker right there. And then this is going to be our eviscerating table. It's just an 8-foot table, nothing fancy here. That's where we will pull guts out, throw them in the bucket. We have some fellow farmers that want to buy the guts off of us for we do a barter for produce. They use it for dog food, so that's a win-win. And a good tip that we've learned is this will heat up faster and more consistently if you can just keep a piece of plywood on top of it until you're ready to go. That way it's a little bit more efficient and you don't waste unnecessary propane. Because once we get into the process of butchering, that is going to come off, this is going to go on, and it's just going to be open. So we want it to be as efficient as possible for now. So next up, the butchering process. All right, just want to do a quick walkthrough of the process here. So step 1 is the cones. So Starla here is collecting chickens and then putting them here in the cones. They go upside down. We put some pressure just on the neck, underneath the chin and the beak, and there they will bleed out and pass out. From there, I showed earlier the scalder. I've got the roto dunker on here now. Let me show you how it works. So we put a chicken in here, load them in the tube. Each tube will hold 2 chickens, and it will rotate and get them sufficiently dunked and warm so we can pull the feathers off. We'll do a test pull on a wing feather, and when it comes off easily, and then I'll show some video of that as well. And then I'll show a video of them running through the plucker, and then where they go on to the eviscerating table over here is where the lovely Emma is working right now, pulling guts and cutting heads off of chickens. From there, they go into our fancy chill tank here, which is just simply a cooler with ice, and then they will rest in there for a little bit before they get bagged and into the fridge. Hey, we're back. We are working on these chickens now. We got a handful of chickens down here on the table working, and we've got some help today. This is our new friend Kristen. She is learning the ropes of chicken processing. We got Starla and baby Nora out here. She's looking outside. And Emma is getting dirty too. She is usually running our plucker and scalder, but we are taking it slow today because today is a teaching opportunity and teaching day. So we're going slow and making sure we do it right.
One? No, it wasn't. So this is one chicken in the plucker. There's two.
You said it works best if you put several in there.
Yeah, several at a time gets the feathers to go off quicker. 3.
Sorry, buddy.
4. You okay, Jonesy? What do you think, guys? It's close if it's not done yet. Then we check.
Yes, these are the feathers.
And then we bring them over to the gutting table.